Hey guys, so today I wanted to commemorate the 2019 national champion LSU football team. So if you've been a lifelong LSU sports fan like myself, you probably know heartbreak better than most people. We've seen LSU lose a football national championship in 2011, a College World Series in 2017. We see them lose in the March Madness tournament, it seems like every year. And even in gymnastics, we came in second place 3 out of 4 years between 2014 and 2016. However, in 2019, our biggest dream came true, and the unthinkable happened for the LSU football team. So after countless setbacks and against all odds, the 2019 LSU football team reminded us that anything is possible by finishing 15-0 with a national championship trophy to show for it, with a completely magical season that put an exclamation point on all of our time at LSU. So obviously we're all LSU students and hopefully fans of LSU sports. So we were able to enjoy the 2019 national championship with a direct affiliation to the school. I've been going to football games at Tiger Stadium since I was a kid, and I went to every home game in the 2019 season as well as the national championship game. And so I'd consider myself a pretty diehard fan of the Tigers. So today I wanted to revisit the two biggest games of the 2019 season to remind everyone of all the love and inspiration that we received with all the stars aligning during the 2019 football season. So I wanted to start by remembering the biggest win of the season up to that point, which was the road game in Tuscaloosa at Alabama. So the question mark going in that game was, is 2019 LSU the real deal? And every fan, every analyst was asking themselves that before the game against Bama. Bama's always been what stands between LSU and a great season and a bad season. So beating Alabama was going to solidify LSU as a top-tier team in the country, but losing to them would just crush our perfect season and all the hopes and dreams that they've been working towards till their record in late November. When it was all said and done, though, LSU came out on top, beat Nick Saban's team 46-41, and we didn't trail a single second during that game. And after beating Bama, LSU cruised away the national championship game and we found ourselves facing Clemson in the championship game, who's a perennial powerhouse in college football. And again, even though Vegas set the line of LSU being a 5-point favorite in the championship game, college football analysts, fans were still not really convinced that LSU would be able to go all the way and win the national championship. And the game also didn't start out great. LSU went 3-and-out their first two series on offense and fell behind 7-0, which was something that didn't really happen that season. It seems like we were always on top of every game. However, Heisman Trophy winner Joe Burrow, we all love him. He was not going to be held in check. We'd go on to win the game 42-25 and just cemented his legacy at LSU and the legacy of the entire 2019 football team. And so after a magical season, I felt like we all learned real-life lessons about perseverance and hard work from watching LSU football all year, and I found myself inspired by their mentality of hard work and just dominating everybody that they played. And so against all odds, a team that wasn't even on anybody's radar at the beginning of the season fought its way to an undefeated season and brought back a national championship to Baton Rouge, something that hadn't been done in years. And so I felt so much pride in my school and was so excited to share the experience with my classmates and everyone else who's a fan of LSU sports. And I was just flat out inspired by the team, and it showed that anything is possible with enough hard work and the will to win. I think everyone in Baton Rouge feels the same way, and we're forever going to remember the experiences that the 2019 football season provided all of us.